Representing Acadian Ambulance today is our 2012 Paramedic of the Year, Garrett LaBeouf. Garrett has felt a calling to the medical field since he was a child. He is fulfilling his purpose in life as a paramedic and as a volunteer to his hometown. But I think the video we prepared explains it all. So please turn your attention to the video screens.
Garrett LaBeouf is Acadian's 2012 Paramedic of the Year. A childhood dream became a reality when Garrett began his career with Acadian Ambulance. Now approaching his 10-year anniversary, Garrett thinks back fondly to fire truck ride-alongs with childhood friend Jamie Lee, which first sparked his interest in EMS.
I've known Garrett since he was 8 years old. We went to school together down in Montague. I remember we used to play firefighter and medic. I had all the toy fire trucks and toy ambulances, and we used to play in the front yard. My dad was actually a captain with the Montague Fire Department at the time, so that's how we both got to see Air Med land for the first time. So it's kind of neat to find out that, 20 years later, we both work for the same company, and now he's being honored as Paramedic of the Year.
At the age of 15, Garrett began his first job as a lifeguard and first responder. 2 years later, he was working part-time for the Montague Fire Department, where he was able to work with many EMTs and paramedics.
I've been knowing Garrett for a long time. When I first met him as a first responder with the Montague Fire Department when we used to run calls together. He graduated from South Terrebonne in 2002, and while he was going to school at South Terrebonne, he was attending EMT classes after school.
Graduating as valedictorian of his EMT class, Garrett's career began with Acadian Ambulance Service.
Once Garrett was hired as an employee here at Acadian Ambulance, he worked with me several times as an EMT. He rode with me several times as a paramedic student, and again when he went through his clearance process, became a full-time paramedic here at Acadian.
His dedication to his patients and fellow EMS partners continues today. Through the years, Garrett has remained an integral part of the 3 local fire departments in his community. Understanding how much time firefighters sacrifice to give back, Garrett, in return, gives his time to teach them emergency service refresher courses. It is well known that when you begin work at Acadian, you become part of a big extended family. However, not everyone gets to experience the joy of working so closely with their best friend. Toby was honored to stand by Garrett's side as his best man on April 22, 2006, as Garrett married his longtime friend, Melanie.
Somebody once referred to me and Garrett as he was my BFF. I didn't know what that meant. Now I know he met Melanie and they hit it off really well after his mom, of course, suggested that he go talk to the girl, and now he's married with a kid. He's been married for 6 years now and got a beautiful boy. Looks like his mama, thank God.
When there's no football on TV, you'll probably find Garrett and Melanie outdoors, whether playing with their baby boy, Andre, their 3 dogs, Chex, Chloe, and Mozart, taking care of their vegetable garden, or having a family cookout. Garrett and Melanie also have a passion for fishing and often invite friends to join them on their offshore excursions. Family is Garrett's #1 priority, but he also considers his patients part of his extended family. Working in the community in which you live can be somewhat challenging when caring for people that you know personally, but Garrett says it's an honor to make a difference in their lives.
Garrett, just want to say congratulations. You're well deserving of this award. I couldn't think of anybody better to give it to.
Garrett, congratulations. We're very proud of you, and I'm glad you chose Acadian Ambulance as a career. Thank you.
Garrett, once again, congratulations, and it's a pleasure working with you.
Garrett, congratulations from everyone here at the Bayou region, from management on down to your field medics. You're really deserving of the award.
I hope that everything that you want to get from your career and your job, you get, and best of luck. And thanks for being the person that you are and the medic you are. You deserve it.
I still remember all those times we used to ride with my dad to those calls and used to play in the front yard with the fire trucks and ambulances. And it's just a pleasure to work with you at Acadian, and congratulations on being honored as Paramedic of the Year.
We honor all medics who provide our communities with day-to-day life-saving services, and congratulate Garrett for representing our company with such dedication, pride, and passion.
I am both honored and humbled to receive this award. Through my many years with Acadian, I've met many great people, experienced many unique opportunities, and learned many valuable life lessons. The most important, the one that stands out, and the one that I try to instill with my students, is to never rush to judgment about people. We're all human, we all make mistakes, and we all will need someone's help at some time. The people we pick up are someone's mom or dad, son or daughter, brother or sister. They call us for help. They look for us in times of crisis.
Please welcome Garrett LaBeouf, our 2012 Paramedic of the Year.
Garrett, on behalf of all of the employee owners of Acadian Ambulance Service, I present to you your Paramedic of the Year plaque, your Paramedic of the Year pin, which I know you will wear with pride, and thank you for all that you have given.
First and foremost, I'd like to thank God who has blessed me with so many wonderful things into my life. To my wife, Melanie, thank you for the support that you've given me in all my endeavors and standing by my side through it all. It is my pride and my joy, my 8-month-old son, Andre, who has taught me the meaning of true love and where my priorities should be. I would also like to thank my mom and dad for raising me to the man I am today and setting the foundation for my morals and work ethics. To all my fellow co-workers, supervisors, and especially friends, thank you for all your support. Mr. Zuschlag, Mr. Pierce, your support for all Acadian Ambulance's employees by hosting this annual Paramedic Luncheon is much appreciated. And for all who have worked behind the scenes to make this day so memorable for me, thank you. To my preceptors and instructors, especially Dave Babin and Louis S.J., you have guided me throughout the years as my mentors and truly helped to define me as a paramedic. And I am so grateful to Steve Kuiper and Joe Zuch, who have always been there when I needed them to simply listen or give advice, not only as administrators, but as friends. In my years here with Acadian, I have grown to become part of a family that is very supportive and always willing to lend a hand. We have been through many unfortunate times, though. Hurricanes, MCIs, and loss of fellow co-workers has tested this family, and we have remained strong. This year's theme, EMS, more than a job, a calling, is exactly what we here at Acadian represent. EMS is not always a glorious job. Though TV shows depict it as adrenaline-rushing, glitz and glory kind of profession, they don't show the long hours, the late nights, or the holidays worked away from families. They don't show the day-to-day challenges that we have to face. It takes a special person to understand the reason we do what we do, and that reason is to serve. So many times we are bombarded with stress from work and families, but we must remain strong in our missions to serve the public. We all have times in our career when we question why we do what we do, and the answer is in the eyes of the patients and the families in which we care for. Yes, I am humbled and very honored to receive this award, but I promise you that you are someone's Medic of the Year every day. When you risk your safety to rescue someone, when you simply go the extra mile to help someone in need, you become their Medic of the Year. This title represents all of you, the men and the women of EMS that makes this world a little safer and a little better to live in. I conclude by encouraging each one of you to remain true to your commitment to provide the best patient care possible. They have called you, these patients, for help. They have cried out to you in their time of crisis. So let's remember the true reason we do what we do, and that is to serve. For in serving our brothers and sisters, we serve God. Thank you, and God bless.